Alright, there we go. So, welcome to your weekly dose of mayhem. This is week two. This is the show that, okay, on my notes here it says this is the show that the entire universe is trying to stop from airing. I don't know about that,
I'm
Austin.
I'm not sure about that either.
So you might notice the format's changed a little bit. That's because, your regular second co-host, Nate, is
S-
not feeling great
yeah, sick
today.
today.
So, Austin's taken over here. Now both of our headers have the same teams, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's nice.
So we're gonna try and do this pretty quickly, because we all got stuff to do. So let's start with the thing that prevented us from doing this on Friday originally, which is Community Day. So you were there, so why don't
Yeah,
you
I
tell
was.
us a little bit about it?
So Community Day was about like us. We sort of helped the community by playing Mario Kart, right? Yeah,
Yeah, Robokart,
yeah.
which is basically we invited people from West
West
Turtle
Turtle. Yep.
Academy, so the first graders, and we invited them to play our real life version of Mario Kart using FTC drivetrains called Robokart. And then when they left, we did the same thing with the middle schoolers here at Nichols, and then we did it with the high schoolers as well when they came back
Yeah.
from their community
Outings,
activities.
yes.
So that was pretty fun,
Yep.
I'd say. So talking about RoboCart, I think what do you think is like the future of RoboCart? Because right now we're at a stage where we've got a field and we've got all the controllers and we've got the wireless cameras set up. We should probably do a video about that. I don't think I have one right now, but we should probably publish one showcasing that. But what do you think is the next steps for
So
this
f
program?
so for me, like the next steps for Robokart would be really you like making an interactive feel like we have, and making the field more than just like a simple racetrack. We have some
Right.
hills, some bumps, maybe like a little spinning door, something like that.
Yeah, and so a big part of that is actually integrating FRC stuff like the Rio
Yep.
and the different sort of things with that into an FRC field,
Mhm.
like FRC field as in it's actually controlled by FRC components.
Parts. Yep.
Yeah. So you have like like as you were saying the rotating door, you could have like a little switcher, so you got to go through this thing and then you got to go through this thing or whatever. And a big part of that is actually the lap timing system. So we're planning to have like a little like truss or a little like flag at the lap line with a webcam, and then each robot will have an April tag, and we just see
And
when does the April tag cross the line, and we do the lap time and everything, all
and
that
then
good
it's also
stuff.
allows us a great opportunity to recycle old FRC parts that we can't use anymore, like bag motors, and
Yeah,
old sims.
definitely. All right, second topic is how are our FTC teams doing? Last time we talked about the kickoff and the robot in 30 hours, that stuff went pretty well. But now that we're in the main season, um, it's a pretty bad day to have both correspondents or both hosts be from the same FTC team.
Which is a little unfortunate for us, but we're gonna
Yeah,
work
but
with it.
we're both, we intermix a little bit. We,
We've done
keep in touch with the other
done
teams.
some talking, as you would say.
Yeah. So let's start with white team for obvious reasons. We've got a drivetrain down where we are set with that. I've got a pretty good hand for picking up the pixels. Now we're trying to work on the arm and the
Our
end
ability to
game
climb, yeah.
and the ability to climb. Yeah, so
And
the
then we
hook for
gotta
that and
figure out
everything.
uh, drone launchers as well. That's still an idea. That's
Drone
still a hot
launchers, yes,
topic for
definitely.
us.
Yeah. And then we are also, obviously, because we are the white team, we're going to focus on a lot of outreach and a lot of documentation
Yeah,
stuff, filling out our notebook, just documenting everything that we're doing,
yeah.
get
Make
that
sure
good stuff.
everything's good.
For green team, uh, we've been sort of, oh, hello. We've been doing some stuff or well, they've been doing
Yeah,
some
they've been
stuff with
doing some
Mecanum.
stuff.
They've been focusing mostly on auto.
Yeah,
And just field localization. They've been doing some really cool stuff with math to get the robot from one corner of the field to the other corner of the field in a really smooth and
yep.
autonomous motion. So that's pretty cool. And I don't think they have as much of a finalized hand design, and then we are working on sort of like the climbing parts together. And so one of the things that we are trying to employ is using like I think linear actuators or
Yeah,
something. I
yeah.
don't know how much we can say about that. Um,
Again, another idea that we're still
yeah,
heavily
debating.
debating.
So, um, sorry. And then, uh, it
And
says
but they've
here,
also
yeah,
Green Team's also gotten like drive bases down,
yeah,
arms
yeah, yeah,
developed, and everything that we're doing right now.
yeah. And they are, I guess they would be focusing more control award.
Yeah, Control
Yeah,
Award.
definitely
I've
with
I've been hearing more, all like field stuff, more programming to make the thing work better.
right, yes. What is he saying?
I don't know.
Nate's
Nate's trying to
homesick.
talk to us.
He's trying to talk to us through our little document with all of the topics. What is he trying to say? Anyways, sorry, we should probably keep this on
Continue, yeah.
pace. Um, after a week thought on the game, what are your thoughts on the game?
I thought the game was. I think the game's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I think
It
definitely the hanging part. We are trying not to focus as much on the drones, but we are still going to focus on them.
and then all the possibilities for
Just add that in.
pixels to happen
Yeah,
and
but we are
mosaics.
definitely focusing more on the sort of the claw. Um,
Uh,
but the next topic is Ruckus. So, although our FRC program hasn't started yet officially because the new game hasn't been
Yeah,
announced, we are going to participate in Rochester Ruckus, which is like an off-season event where we go and we compete using last year's game with a new robot. So, um, the design of the robot, the drivetrain is coming together pretty good. We have gotten a base CAD of like the sort of rest of the stuff.
yeah,
Oh, Nate's typing. Yeah, he knows a lot about it. He's been working on this uh design, basically an elevator
yeah, like an elevator to move the
with an
cones and
arm.
cubes from our
Yeah. So that's
intake
cool
down all
because our
around.
competition robot had just the sort of up and down arm. So an elevator would
Yeah,
be
had
interesting.
just yeah an elevator.
Like gear it forwards, I'm assuming design or bot from last year. There we go. And one thing that's pretty cool, just generally FRC related, is this thing, which I've been keeping off
Oh
screen
yeah,
this
this is
entire
a great
time.
idea to show.
Oh,
Let's talk
I
about it.
muted myself. This thing that I've been keeping off screen is the XRP bot, which I've
Let's
already
pull it out.
built through the magic of building it before the stream. This is an XRP bot. It is made by SparkFun.com apparently, in in collaboration with
Wh-
Whippy.
and many other FRC providers like
Yes,
Raspberry Pi.
Raspberry Pi. Yeah, kind of. So, and basically what it is it's just like this tiny little robot tank drive with these sort of
Caster
yeah,
things.
on the front, and it is like right now I think it supports Python blocks,
It's
but they
support
are
and MicroPython.
yeah, MicroPython. And what they're planning to do though is they're planning to support with this the full WPI lib like thing. Like the whole thing
Yes,
is on this. So the same way that you would program a regular
FRC.
FRC robot is how you would program this. And so that'll be really good for training and for just developing ideas on this small tank drive robot before we go any further. And it's got this little sensor right here,
Ultrasonic sensor.
ultrasonic, and then it's got this line finder at the bottom here, and it's got this little cute little servo arm that just goes back here, so you can try and pick up some stuff maybe with it.
And like the best thing about this is like since our team is like sort of on the younger side and not many of us are very experienced, this gives us a chance for us to really explore
Yeah, especially with the new
and
people always
teach.
coming in. Yeah, so that'll be really good. Um, so yeah, I think that's about it. So, great stuff happening here in the lab. Hopefully,
Yeah,
by next week, Nate will be feeling a little better. Um, but we'll
yeah.
we'll have you
We'll
back
have
obviously as
we're
well.
back, and then probably by next week we should have like
Um,
when we're going to competition as
so yeah,
well.
yeah. Mr. Coburn, keep
All
up the
right,
good work. All
keep up
right.
the good work.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh wow, we just disconnected. Oh wow. Okay, we just
All
it
right,
says just said disconnected. I mean, perfect timing because we were about to end it
we're
anyway.
about to end
So,
it. Yeah.
that's great. So, thank you guys for watching. If you are watching this after the fact, the recorded broadcast, tune in next time live, and you'll be able to ask questions in the chat and everything, and that'll be great. We do advertise this, I believe, on Instagram, and it's
Yeah.
every Friday around 3 o'clock,
Three
hopefully.
thirty ish.
Yeah,
Yes.
we started late today, but yep, that's about all. That's about all.
That's all. Yeah.
Anything to add?
No, not really.
All right,
Good
see you
luck.
next
Have
time.
fun.